Hey there amigos, I hope you are doing well. I'm doing well. I've been practicing and writing and jamming and doing all the stuff, being busy with the guitar. So I had an idea I wanted to share with you today. This is something that I probably myself would usually play with a pick, but I often use a pick or a plectrum. However, I think Spanish style guitar should be able to be played without a plectrum. So today's lesson is suitable with and without a plectrum. Let me play for you the kind of idea that we're going to do today, and then I'll talk you through it a little bit. Something like that. We've got two main things going on. The reason I wanted to make a video today is just that idea of playing a chord and then playing a melody. Now I happen to have chosen a descending scale melody, partially because that's going to be easy to explain. I will, of course, as I always do, invite you to improvise. So even though I'm going, which is just 0-12, 0-10, 0-8, 0-7, 0-5, I chose that because it's just naturally going down that Phrygian dominant. Then the next one is just 10, 8, 7, 5, 4. With an open string in between each. Now we go to 8, 8, 7, 5, 4, 1, and on the ending. That's 0, 1, 4, 1, 0, D, E, F, E, D, E. As always, tabs for today's lesson will be on my Patreon page, but we'll try and explain it nice and easily. So yeah, the reason I chose, and our beautiful camera woman still has a bit of a cough, I think she's feeling a lot better. I chose that nice descending melody because it's nice and easy to teach, to explain, and for you to pick up for the first time, and then we can, of course, mix it up. You get the point. You can chop and change at will, like we always do here on the channel. So I'll just confirm it's E Phrygian dominant, but we're kind of almost always descending, so I might just show it to you quickly. Descending 12, 10, 8, 7, 5, 4, 1, 0. If you follow the channel, you've played that plenty of times before, but it sounds awesome. E, D, C, B, A, G sharp, F, E. So like I said, the idea of simply playing one chord, big in this case it's just a big E major chord. I find that playing a single chord at the start of a bar or the start of a melody makes it sound fuller and rounder. And a lot of us obviously spend most of our time playing alone, even if you are with a group or a duo, or you've got a brother, or who knows what combination of musicians you play with. But we still spend a lot of practice time alone, and you may be called on to perform alone. And whilst I don't particularly enjoy performing alone, I don't seek out opportunities to do it. Sometimes I'm playing Spanish guitar at a restaurant or a wedding or who knows what. And I find it a bit empty in the sound to just noodle around on the high strings on your own. It's a bit of an empty sound, but if you play a chord, it sounds heaps better. So that's really the theme of today's lesson, not a big deal at all. Obviously you can use different chords, A minor. Up there, but you get the point. I'm playing in a kind of, because I'm playing a little bit fast, a little bit notey, a little bit quickly, I'm playing the chord quite fast. But there's no reason you can't do it really slow as well. So let's go back to A minor. I'll try and remember how to play an A minor chord. So in this example, I'm playing the chord much slower. But it's still cool. And just a single chord fills out the sonic space, and that filling of the space is left over enough that when I go to play single notes, or when you go to play single notes, the open strings are still ringing from the chord. You probably can't hear it through the iPhone and through the YouTube connection, but if you were sitting in the room here, that open A string is still vibrating. So it does have a nice subtle filling out effect. That's really all there is to today's lesson. Short and sweet, but I hope you've learned something. I hope you'll jump on Patreon. We do what's called a deep dive, where I'll take this lesson but give a lot more detail and a lot more examples for anyone who's a little bit more advanced or anyone who's mastered the basic lesson. Get the tab, and otherwise leave a comment, let me know how your guitar playing's going, and let me know what I can teach next time, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.